K-1 visa frequently asked questions. A K-1 visa, also known as a fiancé visa, allows the engaged partner of a U.S. citizen to enter the United States to get married. Here are some common questions about the K-1 visa process. How soon must the engaged couple get married once the foreign partner enters the United States? The foreign partner must marry their U.S. citizen partner within 90 days of entering the United States. What are the K-1 visa requirements? The K-1 visa is available to fiancés of U.S. citizens living outside of the United States. The K-1 visa requirements include: if either or both partners have been married previously, they need to include divorce or death certificates for any previous spouse. The sponsoring partner must be a U.S. citizen. The couple must be able to prove their relationship is real. The couple must have met in person at least once in the past 2 years. The U.S. citizen partner must meet certain income requirements, earning at least 100% of the federal poverty guidelines when applying for the fiancé visa. How much does a fiancé visa cost? The government filing fee to apply for Form 129F, the petition for alien fiancé, is $535. The foreign partner will also need to pay $265 at their visa interview. That brings the total to $800. Note, this does not include the cost of the medical exam, which typically costs $200 or more. How long does it take to get a fiancé visa? It takes around 7 months for the USCIS to process Form I-129F and an additional 4 to 6 weeks to receive an interview request at the nearest U.S. Embassy or consulate. When does the interviewing officer make a decision about the application? The interviewing officer will typically make a decision either the same day of the interview or shortly afterward. If they need additional evidence, they will request that it be sent to the U.S. consulate. How soon do I need to travel to the United States once my fiancé visa is approved? Once the K-1 visa is approved, the sponsored fiancé must travel to the United States within 4 months from the date of approval of the initial I-129F form. Can I apply for a marriage green card after getting married? Once the couple gets married in the United States, the U.S. citizen spouse is able to sponsor their partner for a marriage-based green card. To find out more about the K-1 visa process, head over to Boundless.com.